This film is brought to you by Pain Management. Work with an experienced yoga teacher specializing in pain management. Learn how to ease your pain with private yoga sessions customized to your specific needs. www.yogatraveler.online/pain.
Hello, welcome to our yoga class today, dealing with shoulder mobility and neck mobility. And we'll stretch out, we'll strengthen, and we'll get everything moving. It will be really helpful if you have a yoga strap or some kind of tie or something you can loop around. We'll be using it behind our back. So something you can hang on to. Even just a hand towel works fine. So grab something that could work for you. We'll use that at some point during our practice today to increase our mobility. So let's begin. We want to feel like everything is open to start. So roll your shoulders back and take your arms by your sides. You see that I'm just standing with my feet parallel. I'll do a little bit wider. Hip width distance apart is usually fairly comfortable for posture. And let's tilt our pelvis under just a little bit. So there's some energy going on through our lower body, and then this release and open sensation in our upper body. And if you're really tight through your shoulders and chest, sometimes it helps to even pull the palms open so that you can just enjoy a little bit more open sensation. And let's just start by moving our arms around. Big arm circles to get this mobility in our shoulder joint. So I'm just going to take it back behind. You can go as slow or as fast as you want. If you have a lot of tension in your shoulders, you may not move terribly fast because you may run into some resistance along the way. So be mindful of that as you pull your arms around. Nice. Good, now let's go the other direction. I want to feel the different ways that we can shift and move through these arms, through the shoulder girdle. Notice how it feels on your chest as well. And we're trying not to involve our neck here. We'll get our neck in a moment. Right now, it's just the movement through the shoulder cuff, shoulder joint. Good. Now take the arms up to shoulder width height and just turn the palms to the sky and the palms back. And I'm a little double jointed, so I can go a little further than that. And you are welcome to go as far as you want. Just feel that rotation, that shifting through the shoulder cuff. This is going to build up a little bit of strength, but then just keep that motion as well. Nice. All of these exercises, obviously we're doing repetition, but we don't want to overtax any one area. So let's switch it up now and pull our hands to heart center. So here at heart center, feel your shoulder blades settle down your back and press a little energy into the palms of the hands. Let's take a nice deep breath. Inhale, swoop your arms up to the top. Press your palms together. Exhale, pull them back through heart center and feel those shoulder blades pressing down your back. Now go the opposite direction. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, pull it down and around as we come back to the top or back to the center. Palms press. Inhale, lift. Press at the top. Exhale, pull through heart center. Opposite direction. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it back into your heart center. One more time, each direction. Inhale, lift. Press. Exhale, pull those shoulder blades down. One more other way. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bring it around. Press the palms at the heart center. Nice. Now take your arms up and behind your head. I'm keeping my hands pressed together. Take it behind the head. Now this can feel really nice on the triceps, and you'll notice how it pulls open the chest. You'll have to work hard to pull those shoulder blades together in your back so that you're not squeezing into your neck. Do your best. Try to settle those shoulder blades down. Now clasp your hands back behind there and take them out to the right. So we're pulling on this left side of our arm, left side of our body. Let's turn our neck to the right as well. So there's a little release through the outer edge of that neck on the left side. Good. Bring your hands together, palms together, and pull down your back. And let's take it over to the left. Same thing, clasping the hands there, and we'll turn our gaze to the to the left. So we're pulling on the right. Hopefully you get what I mean. Just follow what I'm doing, not what I'm saying. Good. One more time, back down the middle. Let's take it up. Inhale and exhale. Release the arms by your sides. Very nice. Now let's start involving our back and our legs a little bit. We'll keep going with our arms. Just an arm circle, half vinyasa, not even half really. Start by taking a big arm swoop forward. We've been doing this. Inhale, up to the sides, and exhale, swan dive down. You can keep your knees lengthened or you can bend your knees. It's totally up to you. Let's reverse our swan dive. Inhale, lift it up. I like to follow my hands with my gaze. Exhale, bring it back by your sides. Let's do that again 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Last time this direction. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale. Good. Now change the direction of our arms. We're going to take it straight up, a different motion for our shoulders. Inhale. This will get into our abdominals a little more. Take it straight down. Exhale. Pull it straight back up. Here's the abdominals right there as you reach up. Exhale. Nice. 2 more just like that. Inhale, lift. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, arms reach straight up like someone's pulling on your fingertips. Exhale. Last time. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up. Exhale. Nicely done. Let's move down to our feet. I'm going to turn to my side. We'll go back to the arms along the side as we move down to all fours. So here we go. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Let's continue with our vinyasa from here. Inhale, look up, halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees and come down to all fours. So now we're on all fours. Let's move back and forth a little bit from down dog to plank, moving through our shoulders, building a little strength and mobility in our shoulders. So take a breath right here in this tabletop. Inhale. Exhale, press yourself to down dog and focus on the shoulders, how we push back through the shoulders. We'll feel it into the hips as well, and it's okay if you keep your knees bent, especially if you're pressing back through the shoulders. Keeping the knees bent may release some pressure in the hamstrings as we build up a little warmth here. Inhale, drop it back down into your all fours. Exhale, sit back to child's pose and reach your arms forward, therefore stretching through the shoulder blades and the side body. Let's do that in a sequence with our breath. So inhale, lift up to all fours. Everything's neutral here. Exhale, press back to down dog, knees bent or knees straight, and feel that stretch through the shoulders. Inhale, come forward, drop those knees down. Exhale, press it back. Good, keep going. Inhale, lift it up, all fours. Exhale, press back. Downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forward to all fours. Exhale, press it back. Nice job. One more time and then we'll build on a little element. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, press back. Inhale, come to all fours. Exhale, sit back. Nicely done. Here's our new element, adding our little shoulder swoop. So let's take it up to our knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, swoop it back to child's pose. Now build on that all fours. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to all fours. Exhale, sit back to child's pose. Ready to lift onto your knees, swoop your arms. Inhale, lift it up. Feel that mobility in the shoulders. Exhale, nice big swoop. Come back down to child's pose. Now tabletop. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press back, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, tabletop. Exhale, child's pose. Let's do the sequence one more time. On your knees, inhale, swoop. Feel that reach through the shoulders. Exhale, come forward. Sit back into those hips. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, press back. Feel your shoulders pushing back. Inhale, come forward. Drop your knees back down. Exhale, release into your child's pose. Nicely done. Nicely done. Let's lift up and take our right foot forward so that we can move into a lunge position. Now, most important thing with our alignment here is this right knee. You don't want to push the right knee over the toe, so make sure your knee is stacked on top of your ankle. Then take your hands down if you can reach and just extend your left knee back a little bit further. We'll keep our hands on the floor. If it's too far, lift your hands to your knee. Either choice is just fine. We're going to focus on our shoulder, the right shoulder, as we do a little bit of a twist. So our left hand will stay on the ground. Inhale, lift your right arm up to the sky. So see how my palm is facing to my back wall. Keep that alignment good for the shoulder. Now reach your arm forward and readjust your palm so the pinky comes to point to the floor. Inhale, lift it back up, readjust the palm. Exhale, lower it down. Pinky is pressing toward the floor, reaching toward the floor. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, reach it forward. One more time. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, reach it forward. Nicely done. Set your right hand down. Let's shift back into our left knee a little so we can reset and do our other side. Let's take the left foot forward. On this right knee, we're going to step back just a little bit deeper. That's so we can get a little into our groin and hip flexor as well. Do two things at once, right? Now this time, the right hand is going to stay on the floor and the left arm will reach up. So inhale, Feel how that opens up the chest, opens up the shoulder. Exhale, bring it forward and see if your pinky can reach toward the floor. Inhale, readjust, take it up, open it up, stretch through that side body and chest. Exhale, bring it down. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, focus it down. One more time. Inhale, reach, open, mobility. Exhale, pull it forward. Nicely done. Take your hand down. Let's set this knee back. We're actually going to come onto our stomach. Good. Get a little shoulder mobility while stimulating our back. So for this exercise, we'll leave our feet on the floor the whole time, and we'll reach our arms forward. Now, before I start lifting up my arms and chest, let's talk about our hand position. Again, the pinky finger is going to be facing the ground. So as we lift up our chest, rotate your hands, palms to the floor, and pull to a goalpost position. Inhale, bring it forward, rotate the palms. Pinky is now to the floor. Exhale, pull to that goalpost. Inhale, rotate, bring your arms forward. Exhale, pull to the goalpost. Now watch your neck, make sure you're staying loose. Just look at the floor. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. Let's do 3 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. Here's our last one. Feel it in the back and the shoulders? I do. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. Crisscross your hands. Drop your forehead right onto the palms and take a rest. Take a rest. Breathe. Relax your glutes. Relax your hamstrings and back. Beautiful. And next, let's stretch out the front of our shoulders and chest. This will feel good on shoulders, neck, and chest. So let's lift up, and we'll take our right arm to the floor. I just had to lift a little to get my hands out of place. Right arm to the floor. Then we will take our left hand to the floor as well and press, shift over onto your right hip and take your left foot to the floor behind you as a little bit of a kickstand. Now this right head, or your head can just lay down onto the floor. Exhale, come back to the center, unwind, excellent. Now you've got your left arm extended. You'll roll to your left hip, pressing with your right hand. Take your left foot over the top and let your head just relax down on the mat. We're just using our body weight to press and stretch out the shoulders. It's a gentle twist through the lower back. You might feel that just a little bit into the upper back as well. Just almost like a resting pose, an active resting pose, I would say. Take one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nicely done. Roll out of it. Let's just press to a child's pose as we come back. And lift up and have a seat. At this point, you'll want to grab your strap or whatever it is that you're going to use to bring your arms behind your back. I'm just going to keep it close to me, keep it handy. And we'll sit on the floor for the rest of our practice. So if you feel like you want to elevate your hips on a blanket, on a pillow, that's great. Go ahead and do that as well. Just grab that and we'll sit for a moment and continue to stretch our arms. So the next pose is Garudasana arms, eagle arms, which will squeeze our chest together, but pull the upper back shoulder blades apart. So you'll feel that. Let's start by crossing our arms. So our right is going to go under the left. The right's on the bottom. And then you can either press the backs of the hands together, or you can bring your palms together, whatever works. If you're really tight, you may simply just rest your hands on your shoulders, and that's fine. The biggest thing here is to try to keep the elbows as high as your shoulders. That's where you're going to start feeling this pull through the upper back and into the shoulder blades there. So whichever position you do is great. Let's lift the arms at least as high as shoulder height. If you want to go higher, that's fine. Start to do a gentle back bend and just continue to pull those hands up. Ooh, feel that in those shoulders. Pull apart that upper back. Nice. Good. Bring your hands back to neutral. Let's unwind them and take our hands behind our back. This will feel nice now because we're squeezing the shoulder blades together and opening up the chest. Clasp your hands behind you and press into the shoulders. Pull your shoulders back. If your neck feels strained from that position that we just did, look down. Might feel nice to pull the gaze down. Now, keeping your hands clasped, shift your hands over to your right hip. So we're pulling on this left shoulder here, and turn your gaze to the right shoulder. So again, the edge of the neck. Feels really nice. Beautiful. Let's release our hold. We'll do our other arm, Garudasana pose, eagle's pose. So the left elbow is going to be on the bottom. Again, take your same variation. We had here, we had back to back, or palm to palm. All cases, lift your elbows as high as your shoulder blades, at least. Go ahead and stay there. Or if you want to take it deeper, start to bend your back, gaze toward your hands or gaze upward, and feel that pull on the edge of your shoulders. Nicely done. Release the hold. Take your hands behind you and clasp. If you can, switch the finger that's on top, so it's maybe the awkward clasp, just the other way, and press into your shoulders. Try to lengthen your arms back there and pull the shoulder blades back. Again, if your neck is straining, look down. It's just more gentle to take the head downward, however you want it. Now shift your hands over to your left hip. We're pulling on that right shoulder, and send your gaze to your left shoulder. There's our neck. Very nice. Just keep breathing. We're not trying to do anything fast here. We're just trying to pull and lengthen. We've done all of our fast movement. We did that at the beginning. Now we're stretching. Excellent. Release your grip. Nicely done. Grab onto your strap. We're going to use it now finally. So take your strap into your right hand and bring it behind your back. Then take your left arm from underneath and grab onto that strap. Now you want to be able to have some sensation, feel some pull. So it's first this tricep here. We're opening, broadening the chest. We're dropping down our left shoulder, and we're connecting the hands behind the back. On the strap, If you don't need the strap, you might be able to grab your fingertips, and that's great. Go ahead and grab that. Now, what's your neck doing? See if you can pull your shoulder blades toward each other so that you can lift your neck just to neutral. We're not going to look up or down, just going to be neutral. And if it's really hard for you to open the chest, if you're hunched here, give yourself a little more space in your strap. Just take your hands a little further apart and get to the point that you can pull open and settle those shoulder blades down your back. Nice. This position is doing so many different things here. Like I said, triceps, shoulders, chest, upper back. Really beautiful. Nice. Now release the hold of your strap. We'll just set it down. We'll grab it in a minute. Like we did on the other stretch, we're going to come forward this time. So clasp your hands, flip, and round through your back. So I'm shifting back to my tailbone here, tucking in my neck here, reaching forward to stretch those shoulder blades apart one more time. So everything that we're doing is in balance, is in opposition of each other. So you should end our session today feeling really great. Good. Come back up. Let's do the other side. So I'm going to grab the strap again. This time we'll put it in our left hand behind our back, right arm from below. And again, if you're really squeezed here, stretch it out more. Open it up just a little bit. You don't need to have your strap really close to each other. You do your best, right? Now pull those shoulder blades back. Let the shoulder blades settle down your back. Our neck is neutral. We shouldn't be feeling any strain in the neck. And we'll enjoy this stretch through the left tricep, right shoulder, opening up the chest, squeezing the shoulder blades together. Nice. Good. Release your strap. Just set it off to the side. We won't need it again. Let's clasp the hands in front. Put the other finger on top, the awkward finger on top. Flip your hands. Press and round your back. Move back to the tailbone again. Pull open through those shoulder blades. Tuck your head down in. Beautiful. And let's lift up. Set our shoulder blades back. Nice. We'll finish off just focusing on our neck. So look down, don't involve your shoulders. Now our shoulders will be still. Look down and let the head fall down, the chin toward the chest. Look up and back and let your head fall back as far as it will go. Open up the front of the throat. Lymph nodes right there, good for immunity. Come back to the center. Look to the right, go as far right as you can. Mindful of this left shoulder, keep it down. Shoulder blades rolling back. Just isolate your neck. Look to the left. Look as far left as you can without involving your shoulders. Good. Look down at your left shoulder. So now this side of the neck, we've done this a little bit already today. Just one more time. And let's roll the head down across your chest so that we can look at the right shoulder. Look at that right shoulder. Let's gaze, let our head fall back, take a little circle back until we come to neutral. Now I'll let you just move on your own. Move your neck however it feels good. Find the kinks, loosen them out.
I'm going to roll in the front. This is my favorite position, just going from shoulder to shoulder. But you do what works for you. Maybe you felt a spot that needed a little extra love and attention as we were slowly moving from position to position. But we could spend all day just gently massaging the neck. It feels so nice. Hopefully relieving a little stress for you this day. Beautiful. Hold your neck still. Come to neutral. You've been great. Let's finish off with one unified breath together, moving our shoulders one more time. Take your arms by your sides. Inhale, lift. Press your palms together. Exhale, pull your hands through heart center. Thank you for your practice today, for caring for yourself and your body. Namaste.